Sal Pal Friday. His book, The Inside Story of How the Philadelphia Eagles Won Their First Super Bowl Championship, is still at the top of the book charts. And Christmas is coming. We got Army-Navy this weekend, too. I know Sal probably very interested by that game. Eagles, Cowboys, Army-Navy. This is a great week for Sal Pal. The Philly special book, still #1, my friend.
Yeah, doing great. Thank you for that. And, yeah, we're going to go Navy this weekend. How's that sound?
Oh, I figured that you would go that route. Great game. Good to have it back in Philadelphia. And the Eagles will be out of town. They'll be in Dallas. And, Sal, you know, I feel like the Eagles-Cowboys week not the same juice this week. Is it? Do you feel that same way?
Oh, no. I was out last night at the Union League in Philadelphia doing a book signing. And people are up for the game.
Okay.
I mean, they are. They are. It'll get a huge number. It'll get a big rating on Fox. It'll get a big, big rating. And I think the Eagles are going to win the game, Michael.
Interesting. We'll get into the whys and the hows in just a minute. Because if the Eagles win the game, Sal, they still got a lot of work to do. Just beating Dallas doesn't get them, it puts them in the driver's seat per se, but they still got a pretty tough road to go.
If they beat Dallas, they're going to run the table. They'll go to L.A. and beat the Rams, and they'll beat the Texans, and they'll beat Washington.
All right, so give us some.
If they beat Dallas.
Okay, well, give me a little bit of a reason why I should feel, or anybody listening should feel, that these things. I mean, they beat a Washington team last week that put Mark Sanchez played quarterback. They beat the Giants. So they really, I'd say their best win of the year is when they beat the Colts. Way back when.
Well, Carson Wentz is getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Especially his movement outside the pocket. And his movement outside the pocket is what made that offense go last year. Golden Tate's starting to get incorporated into the offense. So I expect that they'll be fine offensively. If I have any concern, it's about the linebacker position. Jordan Hicks is not practicing. Apparently he's not going to play this week.
Right.
And the young man who ran his mouth, Camus Grugier-Hill, he's in the crosshairs now. He's got to show up and tackle Ezekiel Elliott.
Right. Which nobody could do last time, 151 yards. They got to find a way. I was just saying before you came on, Sal, they got to find a way to cut that 151 in half.
Whoa, hard to do.
Right.
I'll go for 95.
Well, in the past, they've done a good job against him, right?
Yeah, he's getting better. And that confidence feeds off of it. And then they didn't have Amari Cooper.
Yeah. Well, Cooper, the first time, why have they been able to do a better job with Cooper than Philly's been able to do with Tate?
Well, Cooper's more of an edge, outside the numbers. Wide receiver. Golden Tate's a slot receiver.
Yeah.
So it's different. And, not for nothing, but the Eagles' offense is a lot more complicated. And most important, they've been healthier offensively than the Eagles have been.
We're talking with Sal Pal.
They're not scoring a lot of points. They're not scoring a lot of points, though, Mike. I think the Eagles are going to hold them to 20 points.
The Eagles' defense has played better. You think the Eagles' defense is going to hold Dallas to 20 points?
Correct.
I haven't been a hater of the Eagle defense this year. Like people want Schwartz. They're ready to kill this guy around here. But I think he's done all right with what he's had. Yeah, the fourth quarter against Carolina and Tennessee. But you're going to have quarters where you just don't play well.
Yeah, well, their cornerbacks have been hurt, and their middle linebackers have been out. So but they won the Super Bowl without Jordan Hicks last year. So. They had Michael Kendricks on the team, who's their tackling machine last year. That's a big difference.
Yeah, I brought that up beforehand. Was every guy that got hurt, there was a capable guy that wasn't all concentrated in one area.
Yeah, that's it. You're right. You're right.
All right, so give me a couple. I'm looking around the Eagles' offense. I agree with you. I think Wentz is getting better. I thought they did a better job with Tate. But Josh Adams, is he a factor, and can he be a difference? Them running the ball and their propensity to say, all right, we're going to turn around and give you the ball. Could that be something that flips this game from 27-20 last time to, as you say, an Eagle win this week?
Yeah, I think that's the key. I mean, Josh Adams has been fully incorporated into the offense. Golden Tate's getting more comfortable. Carson Wentz can move better. Those are all important factors. And that's why it won't take that much. All they got to do is not turn the ball over. They don't turn the ball over. They hold Dallas to 20. They win. They win the game last time out.
That's right. They threw that interception early.
Yeah.
You mentioned
not turn the ball over.
You mentioned it a lot here about Ertz, and he's very, very good. But if he's your best guy, that's the issue, right? They don't have that big play guy. And Ertz, I don't know that he's broken a tackle in his career.
Who was on that before anyway? Me.
You told us that last year.
You cannot have your offense go through the tight end in the National Football League, or else you're 8-8. I mean, Zach Ertz is a Pro Bowl player, and you got to have Zach Ertz.
Yeah,
but he can't be your primary target.
Okay, so the Eagle defense here, it's seemingly kind of getting their feet under them. They're getting there, but who do you go after, Elliott or Cooper?
Oh boy, I think you got to double Cooper, and I think you got to double Elliott. I think you got a bracket coverage. Remember, Elliott's now running 26 pass routes a game on average. That's only below McCaffrey and Gurley, and he has caught 28 of the 32 targets that he's had thrown to him in the last 2 games. So you got to account for him in the passing game.
Definitely.
I would do this. I would have Malcolm Jenkins on Ezekiel Elliott. He would be constant. Sidney Jones and a safety would be all over Cooper. And Cooper, no free releases. Get in his face, no free releases.
Right. You're right, because they don't have a great tight end game in Dallas, so they use the running back a lot.
Yeah. No, it depends. If Cole Beasley's healthy, he could be damaging. But he's been hurt. So, that's what I would do. I would make sure Malcolm Jenkins that's his job. Don't let Elliott beat him.
All right, Sal Pal's keys to the game here. We got Eagles traveling on the road. Now, we know Dallas came here and won 27-20. That game was 13-13 after 3. So give us your keys as to why Philly can win this game.
Yeah, I think that the Eagles' defense will be able to – listen, they scored 27 last time.
Yep.
New Orleans held them to 13. You can't – Their offense is ranked in the mid-20s in the NFL. It's not a machine. It's not going to score 30 on you. Only if you don't turn the ball over, Mike, you keep it to 20, you win the game.
I heard after the last game you ask a couple questions about Sproles and what he adds and kind of the resiliency. Do you think getting him back is a major push for this offense these last 4 weeks now?
Well, I think Tate and Sproles can be very important because of Wentz's ability to have those second reaction throws. If Wentz is moving out of the pocket, that's important in this game. He's got to be able to evacuate because they have a pretty good pass rush, Dallas.
Their linebackers are great.
Yes.
The Dallas Packers.
They are, but they're not great in pass coverage. They're very good against the run. They can run and tackle. I actually think the kid from Notre Dame is probably better than Vander Esch.
Wow. It'll be interesting. They said Lee's going to play when he gets back. I'd hate to see those two guys come off the field if I'm a Dallas fan.
No way. I wouldn't take them off the field.
Right.
We're talking trade city in the off season, baby.
I love it. In my right hand, I have Sal Paolantonio, Philly special, the inside story of how the Philadelphia Eagles won their first Super Bowl championship. It's #1 on Amazon in Philly, and where they're heading this week, the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and seemingly beyond. And it's the Christmas season, everybody. And boom, I picked up an extra copy here, Sal. I actually bought this book here. You sent me one, but I bought one because I was given it as a gift. I'm going to give it to our listeners as a gift. I'm going to put it on the app, and they can download the app and enter to win this book this year. So It was a great book. I enjoyed reading it. In fact, I'm on vacation next week. I'm going to read it again.
Oh, that's cool, Mike. Thanks a lot. I am doing anybody's going to be in Center City tonight. I'm going to be at Shakespeare and Company, the brand new, beautiful bookstore in Rittenhouse Square tonight.
Oh, nice.
Signing the book. And next week, I'll be at the Jewish Community Center, the huge Katz Jewish Community Center in Cherry Hill.
Cool.
It's a monster operation they got going there, and I'm going to be there next week for anybody who's up in the area. And today, I did a book signing at a Hallmark store. Somebody came with a shopping bag of 24 books.
Handed them out like
it was a woman, and she just said, "We Eagles fans in my family," and she said, "I just bought it for every guy in my family."
That's a great story. Make sure if you're out there listening, you're looking for that stocking stuffer for dad or the brother or an uncle. It's Sal Paolantonio.
I got some great stories. I tell you, Michael. Can I just bug you with a couple of quick ones?
Go for it.
I've really been touched by the outpouring of support for the book, and I'm humbled by the success of the book. I really am. For it to be number one in Philadelphia for 8-10 weeks or whatever it is, and in Dallas and all over the Mid-Atlantic region. A person had me sign the book to their deceased grandparents today, so they could put it by their gravesite.
Wow. And by the way, just to mention it out there, you mentioned it is number one in Philadelphia, number one in Dallas, Fort Worth, and the entire Mid-Atlantic region, too. So it is doing phenomenal all over the area. So for that person that's looking for that, because this season hasn't given us a lot of memories, man. Nothing. Bupkis.
Well, the thing is, you can't win the Super Bowl every year. But this was a special year, and I'm humbled to be part of it. And are you on vacation next week?
I am out next week.
Okay, I'll talk to you around Christmas then, Christmas week then, right?
Yeah, and you're picking the Eagles to win, and then a rip-off of that would be what, 1, 2, 3, 4, what is that, 5 in a row to end the year, 6 in a row?
Yeah. It's funny because last week on Monday Night Football, I give the security guards at the link, because I park in the players' lot, and I have to show up. I told you I show up with 24 Dunkin' Donuts.
Right.
So I have them in the trunk. So because when my car gets searched by the police dogs, the dogs sniff the donuts and make sure that they're there. It's pretty funny. So I arrived at night instead of in the morning. And all the police officers and the security guards are like, "Sal, we hope you brought the donuts because it's past donut time." I said, "Listen, it's never past Dunkin' Donut time, never."
When the Eagles win, you win with Dunkin' Donuts. DD Perks members score a $1 medium hot or iced coffee. The day after every Eagles win, Sal, you have the Eagles beating the Cowboys, and the Cowboys only scoring 20.
24-20, Michael. Let's do it.
24-20. All right, we'll catch up in a couple of weeks.
Okay, Mike.